All right, cool. We are back and we are heisting again. We're heisting. We're just going to heist. We are also going to test to see whether or not these blueprints sold on TFT are bullshit or not. That's what we're going to test. That's the main thing we're going to test tonight. We're going to run, let's see, how many we got? We got 16. So we're going to see what this is all about because people are saying that this is a thing. So we'll run these 16 blueprints and then we'll see. We'll buy 16 regular ones and then see, and then we'll just do it again and again and again until we get some data points. I also was theory crafting a Bone Shatter Ignite Elementalist, which seemed like a really, really cool idea. And I could get it up to 27 million Ignite DPS, which is pretty goddamn powerful. I just don't know. I don't know how it will play because if you're using Bone Shatter, it's... oh, there's High Resire, dude. Look. Look at that. Nice. I think that's actually... I don't know. It might not be worth anything, actually, now that I think about it. Oops, what am I doing, dude? Wow. I spend one day not running Heist and look at me go. Oh, what am I doing, dude? I'm not even running. I'm not going for the stack decks anymore. We're just going to run these and see what's at the curio. I haven't seen a replica's High Resire in a while, though. Clear Cast, Legion Hammer, no, nothing. Nada. Dude, what is going on here, man? I'm getting fucked up. Dude, this game's been running so weird all day long. It's so strange. I don't understand why it does that. We gotta get awakened up. Let's see. Yeah, 2 divine. Not bad. I think the last one sold for more, but I think it was more towards the beginning of the league. I can't really remember. Replica, blood play, savant, rogue. No, no, no. Yeah, I cannot believe that 11th hour game sold last epoch, man. Such a bummer. There goes that game. Here come the monetizations. We all know how this works out, dude. It's just not. It's never going to work out good like that. When big studios want to acquire smaller studios, it always ends up fucking horribly for all the players. Not for the company. It usually ends up really good for the company, but not for the players. That couldn't have been it already. There has to be one more. There it is. Okay. Damn, another divine orb, baby. Let's go. That's the first one of the night. That's what's in the safe. What's in the safe? Nothing's in the safe. Whoops, wrong one. wonder if this would be easier to control with the controller. I just absolutely despise the UI for controller for Path of Exile 1. If they could switch it over to the PoE2 UI and like interface for controller, it'd be so awesome. I would definitely play this game with the controller. I don't even know that's possible, but that would be very, very cool if they did that. Heat attuned, loricated. No. No, these aren't even worth shit anyway, dude. These fucking heat attuned shields. One of them is worth something. I just can never remember which one it is. I know it's not the heat attuned one. It might be the cold one. Damn. One divine. One divine down. 20 more to go. Well, actually, if that high-res ire... if that high-res ire sells for 2 divine, it'll be 3. I think the actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think the other one did. Jesus, dude, look at that fucking rubber banding, man. That shit is wild. I think this build is too fast for the game. All that happens to me is I just rubber band all over the place. I have no idea where it is I'm going right now. Oh boy. All right, well, looks like we're going back to the beginning, guys. Dude, I'm gonna get disconnected right now. I already know it. Come on, man. It's not letting me open the door. These servers are such dog shit. It's fucking incredible, actually, how bad the servers are in this game. It's unreal. It's fucking maddening sometimes. Come on, man. What, do I have too much movement speed or something? Is that what it is? Do I need to turn the character down or something? Cool rain. Yeah, these things are never worth shit. That's the eventuality rod, though. I don't know. Oh, that's just 6 link, that's why. I'll sell it for some fusing orbs, I guess. Not like I really need them, but might as well. God, dude, this fucking lag. That's replica blood play. What a wild name, dude, for an item. Blood play. Dude. What is up with the rubber banding, man? Come on. Get it together, server. Get your shit together, man. Salt, trinket. I think there might be some validity to this. Some dude said in my comments that there is a way that they filter out the bad blueprints, but I don't see how that's even possible. I don't know what is it that indicates whether or not it's a bad blueprint. But I guess after these 16, we're gonna go buy a bunch of single ones off the trade. Could just be RNG, dude. You know, I don't really think that there's any way to tell. Is that it? Oh no, there's one more. I always miss that one for some reason. I don't know why it just doesn't put me back after the escape room. All right. Be so wild if we didn't get any more divines. Oh, there's a replica Cortex. Nice. Wait, where's the other one? 3. Okay, Heartbreaker. Nice. Sick. That'll be worth something. No, nice. 1 divine. I'll probably just end up running that map, to be honest with you. We will count that, though, as a divine. So we're at 4 divine. All right, let's get a notepad out and let's do this. Here we go. Heist rewards from, let's see, TFT rewards. So we got Exile, Replica Cortex, 1 div. Okay, and then random chaos. Okay. So we will keep track to see what we get. Exalt, Bloodthorn, Psychotic Axe, crap. All garbage. I'm not even gonna count the. I'm not gonna count the exalts and annulments and stuff. We're just gonna go for strictly divines, high price items, and just the random chaos orbs that we get. Oh shit. Hyre's Truth. Nice, we can try to get, oh, that's Hyre's Truth. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was something else. It's still not worth anything. I don't even know why I grabbed it. Hey, what up, man? It's good so far. I'm testing some things out. Somebody left a comment on one of my YouTube shorts that said, if you farm the blueprints, they're better, because they said that there's a way that the people on TFT can filter out the good blueprints, but I don't know how that's possible, dude. I don't think that he's right about that, but I'm gonna do a test to see. I'm gonna run 20 TFT blueprints, and then 20 that I buy from the trade site, and then 20 from the that I farm, just to see if there is a difference. I probably need a larger data set than that, but that's all I can really do tonight. I won't have time to do much else. Did you see that Last Epoch got bought out, man? Crazy. Crafton, same people who did Subnautica. PUBG, all that. This is, I I don't think it's going to be good, dude. Apparently it was 100% acquisition, so I mean, I don't know what that looks like as far as like creative control goes for Judd and all them, but I mean, dude, it's a lot of money, bro. It's almost $100 million that they bought it for, so obviously, I mean, I would, yeah, PUBG. Yeah, they're the publisher that's behind that game. But they're also getting sued. They're getting sued for a lot of money. Apparently, they screwed a bunch of people out of a big bonus that was supposed to get paid out for Subnautica 2. And I don't know. The company just looks shady on paper because of that. And, you know, you never really know what's going to happen. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but... It's never really a good thing when bigger companies acquire smaller ones, especially for video games. Especially when it's 100% like that. Yeah, pretty much, dude. That's what I'm assuming. A lot of people are not happy about it. We're probably just going to see like a monetization fest, you know, of everything. That's what I'm guessing is going to happen, but... Sad, dude. I really liked Last Epoch. I mean, I still like it. It's a great game, but it just I don't really see what the future is going to be like now. I was excited to see what they were going to be able to do. I don't know, maybe they ran out of money or something, but that's weird because I don't know, dude. They sold a bunch of supporter packs the last time, so I don't understand why they just didn't go with the PoE model. Just sell supporter packs, dude. The player base will support the game, dude. It's got a lot of players. $100 million is a lot of money, though. I'd probably sell a lot of things for $100 million. Not gonna lie. Well, yeah, that's what they did last time for Season 2 is they had supporter packs. I bought the most expensive one. In fact, I bought 2 of them just to support the game. And, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of people like me out there. Can't be the only one. Yeah, we'll see, man. Hopefully. We need Last Epoch, dude. Last Epoch is like a... It's like a filler in between PoE 2 and PoE 1 leagues. We need that game to exist and be good. Or at least I do, because I need something to go to once, you know, I get a little bored of PoE and I get bored of PoE 2. Hopefully the PoE 2 league is going to be a banger. We're going to find out very soon what that looks like. Ha, jinx. Yeah, dude, I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. I don't want to get my hopes up. I've seen this happen way too many times where, you know, game studios just get ruined. I mean, we've all seen it. Damn, dude. This fucking server's lagging so bad on me tonight. It's probably my 600% movement speed making the server lag. Maybe. Maybe they will branch out and create another game. Fuck. All right, Pride. It's still a 20%er. Hatred. Huh. Nice. That was a good vol right there. What's that worth? 2 divine? Let's see if it sells. Could have been 20%. That would have been nice. Get the 20% on that instead. It's 15. Let's vol orb this and see if we get anything. Nope. It'd be tight if they went and did Last Epoch 2 with that 100 million. Just put it on like a better game engine and made the game look all dope. I mean, you could probably do that for 100 mil. Just invest it all back into the game. Into a new game. I mean, I'm sure they own the rights to the name now, though, so they could probably call it something else. Interesting. Yeah, dude, I haven't been getting shit from these blueprints that I bought off of TFTs, so it's really weird. I wonder if there is any validity to this. Because I was like coming up, dude, off the blueprints I was running, and maybe that was because they were self-farmed. Because I haven't added anything to my list in like a few blueprints, so I get a lot of replica dream feathers though. Nope. A lot of people said it was debunked though. It was like 50-50. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Got me thinking though. I mean, dude, if we start running my self-farmed ones, and then we start coming up, then I'm going to really start thinking something's up. But we'll just have to see. Let the data speak for itself. It is very weird, though, how I'm, like, not getting anything anymore. And I was coming up very regularly. Oh, okay, we got one divine. Okay, so that's one more divine. We're at 45 minutes in, and about 7 divine total. And the other thing that's weird too is I'm not seeing any more tailoring or tempering orbs. And I usually get a ton of those. Like if I sit and do this, I will just get tailoring orb, tempering orb, tempering orb, tailoring orb. But I wonder how, the question is how they are filtering out the blueprints, you know? That's the question. Like, what is it that they're saying indicates that the blueprint is better than another blueprint? Is it like the area that it's in? Because that's the only thing I could possibly think of that would make a difference. There's another dream feather. Sentinel, chaos. We'll try to roll this. Oh, really? Okay. That's fascinating. I've never heard that before, and all I've ever done really is run heist. I'm glad I started putting out those YouTube shorts, man. If that is true, you know, I don't know. Well, it's yet to be seen. Eventuality rod, blood play, Rumi's concoction. Yeah, these things suck, dude. We got one divine. Now there's a tempering orb. Paradoxica, Blood Play, Scouring, Restless Ward, War Weave again. These things are never worth anything anyway. Okay, let's see if we can get the vol on this finally. We need to get Resolute Technique. Come on. Nope. Swing and a miss. These replica or these paradoxicas never sell either. Waste. I was theory crafting an Ignite build, an Elementalist Ignite build using Bone Shatter. It looked pretty cool. I got it up to 20 million DPS and POB. I want to kind of test it out. I might go re-roll my my Bama Necromancer and just go test it out. Chaos, Regret, Exalted. Nope. Damn. Man, we're getting shit, man. What's going on here? We'll run all the single ones that I have next. Because I have a bunch of those. Whoops. Jesus. What up, Fernando? Dude, did you see? I was just talking about this, man. They sold Last Epoch, dude. Crazy. All bad. I do not agree with that decision. I'm going on the record right now. Why do they sell it? Is it good? I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's, to be honest with you, I don't know if it's good news or bad news, but we'll just have to find out. But they say it's not. We'll see. It sounds like there was like 100%. It was 100% acquisition though. So I don't know what kind of creative control they're going to leave with the developers, or if they're even going to have control over the game at all. Because you know how that shit goes, dude. They're like, oh, well, you guys aren't making money for us, you know? We're going to have to monetize something, and you end up like with $100 horses. Right. I don't know, dude. Maybe. Maybe it'll be bad news. They did release the trailer for season 3 though. It looks pretty good. Crafton, the same people that did PUBG. Damn, dude, what the fuck is going on here? They're also involved in some crazy ass lawsuit too, so no, I don't think so, dude. I don't think they've made any ARPGs. I think that they're just like money people, dude. I don't think they're going to be involved in the development of it, as far as Judd was saying, the game director, but who knows, dude. You know, it kind of bummed me out, man. I was really looking forward to Last Epoch being like a banger game. I'll be so mad if they end up messing it up. All right, we're gonna run all these single ones I got now. Let's do 1 out of 3. One out of 4, 1 out of 4. Alright. I'm gonna sell this. Alright, we got one more Divine Orb and a Tempering Orb. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the whole point. Is they might make it bad. Okay, so we got one Tempering Orb, and then multiple Chaos Orbs. Okay. Now let's go for single reveals. I'm sorry, dude. I'm making a notepad. I'm documenting what I get for drops because somebody made a post in one of my commented on one of my shorts, and they said that. Right, yeah. Somebody made a post on one of my shorts saying that the blueprints that you buy from TFT, they're filtered out. Like they know which ones are good and which ones are bad, and they filter them. Hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing, man? I did my first little theory crafting for a build. It's going to be melee. I don't know. It's going to be a melee ignite, though, elementalist. So we'll see what happens. Kind of like similar from last league, but I perfected it. It's up to 20 million DPS in POB. So I'm going to put it together as soon as we get our next big drop. I would go with this Pathfinder, dude. It's really cheap to put together. You could put it together for less than 20 divine. You can get like 400% movement speed and be pretty tanky for pretty cheap. Yeah, I don't know, Fernando. I don't know how they're doing it, dude, but somebody was saying that it's possible. So I'm going to test it out right now because these are going to be all the ones that I farmed. Yeah, you don't need a mage blood though. It definitely helps, but yeah, I don't know, Fernando. To be honest with you, brother, I'm not sure. I don't know how they're doing it. Yeah, tides of time would be fine. As long as it keeps your flasks up. And then plus you got to remember too, when you're running Pathfinder, you have the ascendancy that gives you flask charges, so you're constantly you can get permanent flasks. The only difference is that they're not going to be like 70% effect. That's the only difference. So you're going to have a little bit less speed, a little bit less resistances, that kind of thing, but you can still do it. It's definitely doable. And then, dude, you run enough heist, man, you'll get a mage blood in no time. Like a week. If you ran heist for a week, you'd have mage blood. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less, but you'll get one eventually. Oh no, this is somebody else's. But if you go on to, let's see, this is somebody else's build. Hold on, I'll show it to you right now. I'll show you my because I kind of tweaked it a little bit for what I do, for what I like. And this one you don't have to worry about getting swarmed. You can actually kill some things with it, which is nice. Here you go. This is my version of it. I obviously took somebody's base of the build, but I changed some stuff around for me. Yeah, for sure. Just take the mage blood out and just do tides of time instead, and then you'll be good. You can literally just it's like interchangeable. You just get the same exact flasks, except for you want ones with increased duration instead of increased effect. What is it? Did you guys see that game called Hell Clock? It just came out. It's like another isometric ARPG. Everybody's kind of raving about it. They said it was really good. Asmongold like did a review of it. Don't question you to heist. Finish the campaign. Do I get XP? Yeah, you get a bunch of experience in heist. How do you get the little... Hold on, sorry. How do you get the... How do I get the little green quest for the different heist companions? Oh, you don't need them. You don't need those little the little green ones that pop on in the map. You don't need those. Hey, I have a... Zeus, I got a video on my YouTube channel, and it explains everything to you. Did you see it? You haven't seen it, I'm guessing, but it runs everything down for you for heist. It's pretty in depth. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, I should have explained that in there. No, I don't think so. I think I recorded it in this. Oh no, wait, I might have recorded it in Settlers. Actually, you're right. I get so confused, dude. Settlers lasted. It felt like it lasted for 10 years. So I always get confused of when I recorded stuff. Yeah, Arctic Spirit Blade. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, Shrapnel Ballista would be good for it, man. As long as you got fast movement speed, I mean, you'd be fine. Some way to maneuver around the map. You just lay down the totems and go, dude. Everything will just die. You just want, if you don't want to maximize or just go straight into a build that's like pure movement speed like this one obviously doesn't do that much damage. It does some damage though. And then my Merc definitely helps too. The Gauntlet's coming up, man. The Gauntlet's going to be next week. All right. I know, Fernando, you're not going to play. Is anybody else going to play? Zizarin's Gauntlet. Last Resort. Oh, yeah, for sure. Come on, man. Let me through. Jesus. Let me through. Dude, I keep getting flooded with enemies blocking my way, man. That's crazy. Yeah, well, that's the point. I mean, you're gonna die. Dude, you guys get to watch me throw my desk across the room, dude, when I die 50 times and lose 50 characters. It'll be awesome. You guys will be very entertained. When I die to some stupid mechanic that they put in, and I'll just snap on stream, lose my mind. Dude, it happened last gauntlet. I was like, what the fuck? Why did they do that? Why did they add that in? Especially with Hillock, dude, it was ridiculous. Oh, right on. Yeah, dude, Heist is the shit, man. It's got that effect. Ooh, Font of Thunder. Ooh. Yeah, dude, see, that's the point. Like, so what you want to do, the trick to the gauntlet, it's really not, it's hard, but it's not that hard, right? Like, a bunch of people do it with no problem. They make it to maps. What you got to do is you just play a character or build that's safe, right? Like a minion build or like a totem build, something where you could drop and then run away. Drop it, and then that does damage. You can stay away from the mechanics. And then you do that, but then you out-level every area. So you just kind of like run areas over again until you get higher level. Especially for the, yeah, dude, especially for the, whatchamacallit, for the labyrinth. Exactly. Totems, dude. Totems good too. Minions, totems, any kind of bow character works really well. But the problem with... Not yet. Not yet, Mr. Jamble. Nothing yet. I think I got robbed, man. Somebody was telling me on my comments, I was just talking about it, that buying the blueprints off the Forbidden Trove is not good. They sold me defective blueprints. I don't know how accurate that is, but... I mean, so far we haven't gotten anything out of the single world ones either. The ones I farmed myself. I've made about like 10 divine though. Or 7 divine, 8 divine, something like that. I will, dude. That's the goal. It's coming up, man. Trust me. It is coming. There is a simplex in my very near future. I can feel it. Yeah, eventually. It took, Sir Gog ran a test on, I forget how many blueprints they ran. I think they were like, it was like 7,000 of them. Something ridiculous, dude. It was like a big group of people that ran them. And they only had one simplex drop the whole time. This is so unlucky, dude. I'm going to try to do this, dude. I'm going to exit out and just come back in when I don't get something. Yeah, it's 7K. That's what the video said, dude. Who knows? You know, I mean, I don't know. They said that they ran 27,000 wings. So it's like a little over, yeah, a little over 7,000. 7,000. I forget how many 4 wings it was. Yeah, it's something like that. In between 7 and 8,000. 3 and 4 wing blueprints. It looks like it's faster to do this, guys. Just if we get to the end, there's nothing good there, we just exit out. Seems to be a lot faster. That's what I should have been doing on these single ones in the first place. Potentiality Rod. Ancestral Club. Nope. Nothing. I started leveling up the AFK Chieftain too. Yeah, you save half the time. It's pretty good. I started working on the AFK Chieftain build so we can go run some like simulacrum and stuff, get some voices drops. Or go run Ultimatum or something. Something fun. Something a little bit different. Pneumatic dagger. Nope. I wanted to make a bow slayer build too, like a bleed build. Saw a guy link a pilfering with 20k divs running ultimate. Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, dude, to be honest with you, I've never really like run Ultimatum as a farm. I mean, I've done it because it's been in the map before, but I've never really like spec'd into it or you know, run it as a farm. I don't know how profitable it is. Damn, man, we are not coming up tonight at all. What is going on here? Oh, damn, I missed that guy's trade. Whoops. A lot of people run it because, oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I've always avoided it because I never really had a build that, that did well with it. But that AFK Chieftain build does really good with it. Anything that can do wave 15 simulacrum can definitely handle it. Damn, we're gonna run back for 15 chaos orbs. Wow. What have we been reduced to, man? That's crazy. Are the two mechanics I'm gonna play? Yeah. Well, Delve's really fun, dude. I like Delve. When I was running the Molten Strike Juggernaut. Yeah, for sure you could. You could do that. There are different like breakpoints, so it, like if you go farm cities at like 600 plus delve depth, it's pretty good. You can get like All's Uprising and a bunch of like high-end stuff in there. Damn, dude, what is going on tonight, man? It's another one of those nights, dude. Yeah. I couldn't believe he did that, dude. Insane. Yeah, you should try it out, man. It's fun. Oh, this guy wants to hit me up for this thing again. Yeah, 67K. Yeah, that's pretty wild, right? Void Fangs, Restless Word. Damn it, man. Come on. Give me something good. I need something good, man. Yeah, there you go. That's the way to do it. Make the AFK build and just fucking do it. Who knows, dude? Who knows how many hours a day that dude's playing? Probably a lot. I mean, dude, once you go down, you're gonna realize how long that would technically take. Once you go down like 100 depth, you're gonna be like, holy shit, dude, this guy did 67,000. It's insane. It's not even like, I don't know, dude. It's fucking crazy. I can't believe he did it. Imagine, dude, just gave his kids up for adoption, quit his job, just delved. That was it. Quit life. Didn't go outside, didn't go to the bathroom. He just delved. That's all that man did. Yeah, dude. Dude, you know what I've been fucking dying to do for some reason recently is play Diablo 2 again. I want to make a druid and go play Diablo 2. I have a bunch of stuff in Standard League. Like a bunch of good items. We should do that one night and go play it. No, there's nothing here, dude. I'm just exiting out of this one. Fuck it. Yeah, I really don't think there's a difference, dude, in the blueprints, because these are all ones that I farmed myself, and we haven't gotten jack shit from them yet. And normally, if there was like any kind of noticeable difference, like I don't know, we would have gotten something by now. I think that the more wings that it has, the better the drops are. In all honesty, I think the 4 wings are better. That's just like my general impression that I get from running it so much, is that if it has 4 wings, the drops are generally better. Because if you ever noticed, dude, when we just run these single ones, we get sometimes good drops, but I really feel like running the 4 wings are way better. Oh, wow. Yeah, dude, I grew up playing Diablo 2, man. I never played WoW, ever. I only played Diablo 2. I played Diablo 1 before that. But yeah, I was a Diablo 2 head. I played that and I played Counter-Strike. Those were my two main games. And then when Diablo 3 came out, it was just a fucking shit show, so I stopped playing that. Diablo 3 is like kind of fun, but it's not. I mean, it gets really boring. I played D3, but when it first came out, it was terrible, dude. With the auction house, it literally destroyed the game. It was horrible. It was like the worst thing I'd ever seen. Because you could just buy everything. If you had money, you could just buy all the best items. The problem with that is a lot of people play, they don't have money like that. There were people making like thousands of dollars from farming shit. Yeah, OG Counter-Strike was the shit, dude. That game was so much fun. I used to play that shit for hours, dude. Hours. We used to switch back and forth between D2 and... And then back when you could like dupe Stone of Jordan rings in D2 by forcing the crash, that shit was fun. Yeah, dude, I played a lot of D3 too. Damn, man. We haven't gotten jack shit. Yeah, I never played it. Never played Pokemon. I was always too nervous to play WoW, dude. I always felt like if I played it, I would just lose my life. Like it would just consume me, you know? I'd end up like that South Park WoW episode. Where they get all fat and lazy and shit. This is so funny. They're all growing facial hair and shit. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like I mean, I was already playing games enough, right? I was playing like a lot of D2. I just felt like I would never see the outside if I started playing WoW. All right, what we'll probably do, dude, is go level up the AFK build after I finish out these last blueprints, just to see where we're at. We got one more left, dude. I'm gonna stick this aside and assign this one. What I'll do for tomorrow's stream is I'll go trade while I'm off stream, and I will get a bunch of blueprints, like off of the trade site though, and we will run a real test. We'll just get nothing but 4/4s. Nah, Cambo, no luck today, man. Not at all. And I think it has something to do with trading them off of the off of TFT. To be honest with you. Yeah, dude, we didn't get shit. Sucks. Dude, we ran a lot, too. Last hour and a half, dude. We ran, like, 75 or 80 wings. We didn't get anything. A few divine, like 10, something like that. Nothing crazy. All right, let's go pop over to the AFK Chieftain, dude, and put this together real quick. Once I get this leveled up, I'm going to start the Ignite build. Damn, that's crazy. You got lucky. I think it really does have something to do, man, with the with where you get them from. Yeah, dude, that's how it was for me the other night, Cambo. The gem rooms made with 1 quads with gems from their 20%. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude, those are it's worth it, man. Some of those chests are worth it to open up. You can get some really good drops from them. It really just depends on how you want to maximize your time. Dude, Righteous Fire is so funny to level up with. You shield charge around, everything just blows up. I forget how comfortable this is. I don't know why. I don't know why I forget it, but I do. Once you get enough life, dude, everything just dies. Look at this. I wonder what level I can get the cast when stunned off the ground. I'm assuming I can get it off the ground at like level 60 something. I wonder how Bone Shatter is going to feel on an Ignite build. Maybe we might go Slam again on the Elementalist, but we'll figure it out. I'm pumped though, dude. I can't wait for Last Epoch Season 3 to come out. I'm very excited for it, even though it might be one of the last good seasons we see. We'll have to see what happens, but I can't wait. I love that game so much. The great thing about Last Epoch... Hey, what's up, Scott? It comes out on August 21st. They just dropped the trailer today. Just dropped it today. It looks cool. They're going to do like a minion rework. I think that they're reworking a lot of the skills. Oh, dude, I hope it doesn't, man. Please don't say that. No, I didn't see that. That's crazy. How do you do that? They got bought out, Dan. I made a video about it on my channel, my YouTube channel. They got bought by Crafton, same people that do PUBG. They bought all of 11th Hour Games, 100% of it. Yeah, that's wild, Scott. Yeah, you know how that shit goes, man. Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why it's bad, dude. It's bad when they sell out to big studios. I don't understand why they did that. All they had to do, man, was just not yet, man. I gotta work on it this weekend. It's gonna take a long time for me to fix it. Because what I have to do, I have to take all the instances where we're talking and I have to separate them. And then I have to split the audio from when we're talking over each other. And I have to adjust all the levels. It's going to take me a while, but I'll get it done. Yeah, we've all seen the big. We've all seen the big company buy big bank takes little bank. It's over, dude. We'll see what happens, but I hope they don't make it like pay to win or something really lame like that, where you just have to like buy shit in game to get like better items. Turn it into like a mobile game. Apparently they're going to, but you know how that goes, dude. It's 100% acquired. So if they could they could technically just go in and fire everybody. You know, it's not saying that that's going to happen, but Judd made a post saying like, "Don't worry." He was even answering everybody's questions in the last Epoch forum, saying like, "Don't worry, it's gonna be all good." I don't know. I've just seen it go bad so many times. I don't know. Maybe this will be the one time it doesn't. This will be the one time, dude, that it doesn't go bad. The only time. Yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy to me that, I mean, dude, but you got to imagine, like, what is it like to make a product that somebody wants to pay $100 million for? It really does. Dude, it has amazing potential. It really does, dude. It's a great game. The base is amazing. They did so many things right with Last Epoch. The only thing that turns people off is the graphics. That's it, because it's on Unity engine. It's not really that good, but it's got. I don't know. It's $100 million. There is a lot of fucking money, man. A lot of money. Imagine if somebody offered you $100 million, what would you sell? There's a long list of things that I would sell for $100 million. Sorry, Scott, I didn't see you. I'm leveling a AFK chieftain. Right, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'd probably sell my soul too for $100 million. Jesus Christ. You could just buy another soul and still have like $50 million. You could take that money, buy somebody else's soul, and you'd be okay. I know plenty of people do sell their soul for $50 million right now. Oh, really, huh? They're playing Torchlight? That's funny. I got a, yeah, I'm going to play the Gauntlet. They emailed me. Torchlight tried to make an offer for my channel to play it. It doesn't look like a game I'd really like to play, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people do like it, but I'm not really. I like PoE, Last Epoch. Damn, my voice is shot. Dude, I've been on the phone all day. I mean, yeah, but if the game is already... Yeah, I don't know, dude. They should have just stuck with the PoE monetization model where they just sell supporter packs. I don't know why they didn't do that. Yeah, that's what I heard. It doesn't... I don't know. I've never played it, dude. It just from what I've seen, it doesn't... I don't know. It looks weird. It doesn't look like I would enjoy it. I gotta go get a scepter now. Watching FunGum stream me. A PoE. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet. I can only imagine. Yeah, I think that they were offering like a bunch of streamers to play it, so that's probably why they're playing it too. They probably got a good offer to play it. But they were like requiring, they require like a certain amount of videos and a certain amount of like streams for you to like make a certain amount of money. And I don't want to do that, dude. I don't want to be bound. I don't want to be forced to play something, especially if I'm not like big on the game. What if I start playing and I don't like it? And then it's just be a big waste of time. That's why I always feel bad for like Diablo partners. It's because, dude, it's like they probably pay okay though. I imagine it makes good money. Yeah, right. Yeah. They probably does. I didn't even inquire, to be honest with you. I make a good amount of money doing what I do for a living, so I'm not like really worried about it. I'm not that desperate to like make money by streaming. Like obviously want my channel to grow, but it'll grow eventually. I can take my time with it. That's why I feel bad for Diablo streamers, dude, because it's like, dude, they got to play that game to make money, you know? That's where all their audience is at, and it sucks. That game is so terrible. This is the same builds every single season. Same exact meta. It never changes. This league, or this season, they brought back a meta from like four leagues ago or 4 seasons ago. Now they have a Twisting Blades Rogue is back. Now that's the meta again. It's just like, dude, it's so what's the word for it? It's so bland. The skill tree is just, I don't know, dude. The game is so simplistic. It's just so boring. They said that they're going to change it though, so we'll see what happens. I would really like that game to be good. They said that they're going to take away these skills from the items. So, like, you know how you get like legendary gear and it changes the skill? But they're going to put that into the skill tree now is what they said. So we'll see what that looks like. That's going to add a ton of build diversity into D4 if they do that. So it has a big potential to be good. They do that and then like add a good way to craft items. I'll play it again. I'll play that game for sure. Yeah, that's what they said, dude. I mean, it should be good. Because you got to imagine, right? Like all the gear. This is what I said in the video. Yeah, they did pretty much, but they made a worse version of it, which is really weird, dude. Like, how did they make it worse? I don't get it, dude. Just copy it 1-to-1, man. Just add the same exact system into the game. Who cares? Just name it something different. Call it fucking, I don't know, dude. Modifying potential or something. You know, I don't know, dude. Call it something else, but make it the exact same. I don't know, man. I for some reason, you know who? Do you know the streamer Macro Bio Boy? He streams D4. He's like a D4 guy. He is very, very in depth with that game, and he said that from what he saw, the developers were doing, it's going to be a banger. He said that. So, yeah, the minion guy. There you go. Yeah, that's him. From what he said that he saw what was coming because they're all like Diablo partners. You know, I guess they did like a live stream with the devs. Yeah, he's like dissected the game, dude. He knows everything about it. He's like a PoE head, but for Diablo, he gets out like spreadsheets and shit. Yeah, exactly. Cambo, that's what they were saying. A lot of people were saying this. So we'll see. All they really have to do is take the skill tree and just add a few more options per skill that change the way that the skills work fundamentally. So just to give you an example of what that would look like, for ice shards, the one where it shoots out the ice shards like a machine gun for the Sork, they take that and they just make it like turn it into an ice nova or something, you know? And then change it to where like you can use skills to proc other skills, like in this game in Last Epoch, Grim Dawn. You can fundamentally like change the way that the skills operate, and you could make build diversity 100,000 times more than it is now. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. That's right. Yeah, Alberons go for a lot. Mine didn't sell yet for some reason. I still have mine up for sale. Dude, Diablo is the perfect game to play on Xbox. Diablo 4. Just like lay in your bed and just barely pay attention to anything. Just if you want a game like that, it's perfect for it. Yeah, Canva, that's smart to do it that way. They'll buy them quick. You get all the bots that like trade and shit. They buy all the underpriced shit and flip it. Yeah, that's smart, man. I wish more people would do that. They would have fixed the game a lot faster. My dumbass bought the DLC thinking like, hey, you know what? They're gonna add something to it. Maybe I'll test the new skill. I didn't know that the new class. I didn't know that the new class was gonna be 1,000 times stronger than everything else and be locked behind the DLC. Like, come on, man. That's such a bullshit move. Yeah, everybody does, dude. It was nothing. It was like this tiny ass little area that they added into the. That's the other thing, dude. I wish that there was a way that they could revert the open world and just make it instance-based. Diablo has always been an instance-based game. It's never had an open world. It's not World of Warcraft, dude. I don't know what this MMO shit is that they're trying to do in that game, dude, but it's not working out. I don't know what it is, dude, but it makes the game feel like absolute shit. Like, I get it, like the concept of it and why they did it, but man, it just doesn't work in that game. It doesn't feel good. Yeah, exactly. And then dude, it was such a money grab move, man. They were like, oh yeah, you can't play this new class that is better than every other class. It's the only class, in fact, that can push like the very, very high end game. What end game there is, I guess, you know? And and then they're like, but you can't play it unless you buy the DLC. So whack. Yeah, man, the D3 Neko is way better. I used to have fun playing the Diablo 3 Necromancer, the one with the what's the one with Blood Siphon where it procs the Death Nova and shit? That's a cool build. I like that build. The other thing too that's bad with Diablo, I don't mean to turn this into like a D4 bad stream, but the fact that they don't have like a campaign, like it's weird, right? Like you just go right into the end game. So you start out and you just pick the level that you want to go to, and then that's it. I think what makes these games so good, like one of the reasons, is because you go through like a campaign, like Last Epoch, you go through the campaign, you can skip most of it, but you go through it and like you build your character up and then you get into the end game. And I think what makes D4 so bland is that they don't have that experience. If they could like just do like a longer season journey or something, like, and make it to where you can't go into the end game until then, it might make the game a little bit better. People would fight that though, I bet, but oh, well, you mean in D4? Well, not saying the D4 campaign. The D4 campaign was really long, dude. It was really long. I'm talking about like just doing some sort of like season journey or something where you like your character gets some sort of progression, you know? Because when it just drops and you just go right into farming Hell Tides right out the gate, it's like, dude, this is boring right away. Because you're doing the same exact thing in the very beginning of the season that you do the whole season. That's why people quit after playing for a day. Because of their character, there's no like sense of progression in the game. It's just like you drop right in and you're just playing Hell Tides for the entire time. And then I guess you go into the pit or whatever, or you do like Infernal Hordes. Just give it, I'm not saying like do the entire campaign again. That would be insane, but like something to where you get like some sense of progression. I don't know, dude. I saw that one, the one sorcerer build that looked kind of cool with like the infinite teleport, but I just can't bring myself to go play it again, dude. I tried, it just doesn't. It's not good. It's not a good game anymore. I mean, it never really was, but it's just I can't bring myself to do it again. I would rather play PoE 1's campaign 1,000 times than go play D4 again right now in its current state. Yeah, dude, I love going through this campaign, man. Like, it's fun. Like, you go through, you can twink your character out, and then you just blast through everything. I have fun. And then once you put in so much work putting together your character, you get all your cluster jewels, you get all your gems leveled up, you get all your gear together, dude. It's like, once the character gets online, dude, it's awesome. So much fun. I wish that they could replicate that in D4. I want that game to succeed so bad, but I really don't think it's going to. Yeah, I don't know, Jambo. I don't know, man. I don't know how like what is the percentage of their player base that is? Is it like 90% of them or something? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Why does it feel bad in PoE 2? I don't know what the fuck. Why is that? I think it's because of the movement speed, dude. I'm like you would have to really convince me that it's not because of the movement speed. Jonathan says it's because there's not enough meaningful shit to do in it. I don't think that's accurate. I think it's 100% the movement speed. Exactly. That's what I think it is, dude. I think it's the flasks. You have there's no way to, they have so little ways to solve problems in your builds in PoE 2. Yeah, it's a bad feeling, dude. I don't like it. But they're gonna work on it, man. They're gonna fix it by next season. I have faith. I have faith that the rotation is going to be PoE 1, Last Epoch, PoE 2. That's going to be the rotation, dude. I have faith. I think once they release the Druid, it's going to open up an entire new world for me in PoE 2. Druids are my favorite characters. I played Trample Slide Druid in Diablo 4 for like almost every season. I played that build. So fun, especially when you have your headphones on and the landslides come up behind you. That build was actually fun. Yeah, man. I don't know. There's such a difference between Act 1 and 3, and then once you get into Cruel, you just like steamroll the game. It's kind of crazy. And without like any notable like progression. I don't know, it's really strange. They were saying they wanted like meaningful combat in the campaign especially, and that was just not the case. You could steamroll the game, but you still felt slow, which is bad. It's a bad feeling, you know? Yeah, dude, it's so bad. That Act 2 layout is such dog shit. It's so terrible. Yeah, they don't, dude. Especially when you have like mechanics like Breach. Come on, dude. Meaningful combat. What do you want to do? Pause the game and fight everything one on one? You're being swarmed by like 300 monsters, dude. What are you going to do? You'll be fighting them all week. You open up one breach, dude. You'd be sitting there for a month fighting everything in one on one. Meaningfully. Yeah, boss. Sorry, man. I can't come in for the next 3 weeks. I opened up this breach. And I gotta fight all these monsters one on one. Dude. When I went back to PoE2 on the next season, dude, I died like 10 times. That boss was fucking crazy. I can't believe I did. I couldn't believe it, dude. I don't know what it was. But dude, then I like I face rolled the Act 1 boss. That wasn't even an issue. When the very first time I fought the Act 1 boss on release, I was like, holy shit, this is a whole different game. The boss fights are really cool though. No, the Act 1 boss is an amazing fight, dude. I think that fight is probably the best fight in the game. Like everything from like the voice acting, the music, everything's really, really good, dude. The Act 2 boss is bullshit. I hate that Act 2 boss. Dude, the meaningful combat should be reserved for the bosses. That's what it should be for. Like you should let us like face roll the trash mobs and the rares and uniques. Let your character get that type of power, and then make the boss fights like that, dude. That's how the game should be. Save that shit for the bosses. Because dude, the boss fights in that game are phenomenal. I think. I like them. Hell yeah, dude. You have to like memorize their mechanics and like dodge a bunch of shit, and it's like a minute, 2 minute long boss fight. That's cool. I like that. I don't think that's too long at all. Yeah, dude. And then once you go Infernalist, it's over. Everything dies so fast. Especially when you're doing Raging Spirits. It was crazy. I couldn't believe how much easier the game was with minions once I started playing it. I forget what I started out as a monk. That's right. And I was like, damn, this is weird. It was very hard to get used to. But then Monk ended up being like one of the best characters. Once everybody figured out you could do the double herald shit, it was over. And then every single build was just double herald. That was it. Because it was the only way you could blow up screens. Yeah, well, that's the thing, dude. I think once we get swords and axes, that's going to be the warrior is probably going to be pretty good. It's just because the maces, they feel so shitty. It's just so slow. I don't know, dude. If you watch the Q&A, Jonathan said that the maces are supposed to feel slow. Like that. So I guess they're not going to be changing that at all, which is weird. I don't understand why they would put something in that nobody's ever going to want to play. Why would you put a weapon in the game like that when compared to all the other weapons is going to be super, super slow? Nobody's going to play it. So you're going to add like swords and axes into the game, and then you're going to look at the mace players and it's going to be like 0.01%. Yeah, dude, it's terrible. I don't get what the thinking is behind their vision, dude. He's visioning way too hard, man. They got to wean Jonathan off that shit. He's got a detox, man. He's visioning so hard. There's no preventing it, dude. When you have people like Ben that play the game, there's no preventing it, dude. People are going to be blasting. It's just the way it is. He's going to find some way to hack the game. Yeah, dude. Dude. That's it. That was the only... It wasn't Dawn of the Hunt, dude. It was Dawn of the Lightning Spear. That was the only thing anybody played. If you look at... I bet you anything right now, if you look at PoE2 Ninja, let's see what percentage of people are playing Lightning Spear right now. Let's check it out. All right. Here it is. You guys want to take any guesses? Yeah, dude, it does fund his rent, I bet. All right, let's look, dude. What do you think the percentage is of people that are playing Lightning Spear? 46%. Jesus. 46%, dude. That's crazy. That's of all builds. Everybody. Holy shit, dude. That's worse than I thought it was going to be. Look at this. Look how bad the fucking build diversity is in this game. There's just nobody's playing these ascendancies. None. 1%, 0.8%, 0.9% is playing Pathfinder. Dude, they got to fix this shit, man. And it's like, yeah, you could play the other ascendancies, but you're still just going to be playing Lightning Spear. Oh, yeah, that shit's gone, dude. They're going to nuke that thing out of orbit. There's going to be no more. They're just going to take spears out of the game. They're going to call them something else. Yeah, dude. Hopefully. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we get... I'm hoping that we get Druid and Shadow in the next expansion. That's what I'm hoping. Fernando thinks we're going to get Shadow for some reason. I think we're going to get just the Druid, but we'll see. My money's on one class. and a few other ascendancies. We'll have to wait till they do the live stream to find out. We know the release date, so it's going to be... They're probably going to do the live stream the week before, like on a Thursday. Yeah, we'll see, man. Hopefully they do. The thing is they said the Druid was ready. That's what they said. The other thing they need to add, man, is the fucking keyboard to controller swap. I don't understand how it's even possible that every other ARPG that you can play on a controller has that. You can play on a controller, and then you can swap to your keyboard to manage your inventory. I don't understand how they don't have that in PoE 2 yet. They keep saying, like, oh, it's almost ready. It's almost ready. And then, nope, no dice. Because that game is built for controller, man. PoE 2. It is not a very good mount. Unless you like playing with WASD. I'm not a big fan, but I know a lot of people are. But that game is definitely built for controller. Oh, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Yeah, I got to get some better gear on this character. He's not doing shit for damage right now. I can probably get a better weapon now. One with dot damage on it. I need some defense too. Like no defense, no damage. And I'm still just running through the maps, which is crazy. Alright. Alright, let's go trade for some shit. I bet I can find a good dot multi-scepter at 51. Let's find out. Oh, here we go. Increase damage over time. Damage over time multiplier. We need double dot multi. Let's do 2020 and see if we can find it. Okay, we'll just grab this one. This one's good enough. Couple divine. Yeah, dude, I mean, I don't have a problem with WASD. I just don't like it personally. It reminds me too much of playing a first-person shooter. And I don't know. I'm not like I'm not a fan of it. Dude, they said, Dan, they said that they are going to add something to the game soon that's going to be like an auction house. So you're in luck because that's coming for sure. Yeah, it's gonna happen, man. We'll get it. And what I hope they do is I hope they add something similar to Last Epoch. I think Last Epoch's trade system, it kind of sucks, right? Like it's not the best, but um, the idea of it is really good. I would not mind something like that in PoE. Okay, that should be better for now. Yeah, I've never played PoE one on console, so I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. There we go, baby. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I could never get into playing it. Like I tried to play it on my Xbox, but it just I don't know, dude. It just doesn't the way that the UI is. It's not good. The Path of Exile 2 looks amazing though on my 70-inch in my living room. It looks really really good. And the cool thing is you can switch back and forth now between your PC character and your console character. All right, cool. Now we got something. Something a little bit better. Why? How many Mr. Jamble are there? How many Mage Bloods are selling? I don't know, dude. I play Last Epoch and I play PoE 2 on controller, and I don't mind it at all. I think it feels better. That's crazy. How much are the Mage Bloods on console? Half SSF. Hey, man. There's worse things, dude. At least you learn the game that way. I bet people that play on console learn how to craft better. 370 divine. Holy shit, that's not bad. Were there only being 3 of them? I thought it was gonna be like a mirror. What? Oh, that's why. Okay. That makes sense. I was going to say, what? I guess it is worth a mirror. That's crazy. Called that one. Dude, the single target damage on this build is so fucked up until you get it set up. That's why I could never get down with playing Righteous Fire, dude. I just couldn't do it. Until I found the AFK build. Yeah, dude, I can't. I'm going to play a Righteous Fire Bog Shaman, though, because when you can life stack, it actually does a fuck ton of damage. You can get up to like 20 million DPS on your Righteous Fire on the Bog Shaman. So that's what I'm going to play. And I think I'm going to use Scorching Ray, too, with it. That's going to be the build I'm going with for the Gauntlet. I'll probably level as Summon Raging Spirit, and then switch over to once we get the couple of labs done. Come on. Get that ignite, baby. Yep. Two different accounts, no cross version at the last time show on both. Damn, that sucks. Well, that's the thing with PoE 2 is with you have crossplay with PoE 2 now, which doesn't make any sense why you couldn't do the same thing for PoE 1, right? I thought that they would just port that over to PoE 1, like you'd be able to go play. It doesn't make any sense why they can't do that. The other thing that really bothered me too is they made this big thing about delaying PoE 2's release because of the MTX. And then when they finally released it, the MTX from PoE 1 wasn't even ready. It was very weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's not cool. I don't understand why they did that. I mean, well, I understand why they did that, actually. I do understand why they did that. They lied to us so they could make more money. They wanted to make sure all the supporter packs were ready, and they just needed a reason to delay it. See, that's what I'm worried about, man, with Last Epoch, is I'm starting to do shit like that. That's what happens when Tencent owns your company. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Hateful Accuser, Valerium, Immortal Flesh. Alright. I could craft this scepter, actually. This scepter is very easy to craft. I just need to get spell damage on it, and then I can get fire damage, and then just do the double dot multi on it. Are you serious? What's his name? Dude, you have to be due a simplex now. Hardline in all his names? Okay. I'll have to look at it, check him out. Does he stream anything or no? Yeah, I'm sure he is, dude. He's probably just off the hook. Which is really weird because he plays on console. That's really strange. Normally all the people that are like super into this game like that are PC players. He's got to be one of the people doing mirror crafts for sure then. Oh, wow. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I got to get that cast when stun action going on. I also got to get the 100% ignite. Nice. All right, guys. I was up early, man. I'm gonna knock out. It's getting kind of late, but I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be on all weekend. I'll be on during the day tomorrow and at night and on Sunday as well. So come stop by, hang out. Thanks for hanging out, guys. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.